You do not want us to come get you. Turn yourselves in. Congratulations to the detectives and the commander. I'll let the commander speak.
So one person under arrest who surrendered.
One person under arrest, gentleman by the name of Dewan Paul, 21-year-old male, originally from Kenner. We believe he's currently living in the New Orleans area, and we just executed a search warrant at his last known residence here in New Orleans. He's under arrest. He'll be booked with second-degree robbery. And, you know, these detectives worked tirelessly since this happened. Not only Detective Davis, but her entire team really ran down a lot of video, got a lot of leads. And like I said, he turned himself in, like the chief said. We know who the other people are, and we would urge them to follow their friend's lead.
Did he confess to this crime?
That's case sensitive. We're still kind of working through some of that. We're really not prepared to discuss the details in the crime, but we certainly have, we feel, a strong case that we'll be able to turn over to the district attorney's office. And we would, again, he's turned himself in. We would urge his co-perpetrators to do the same. And he is the individual that you see punching the victim and knocking him out. He's the main attacker in this robbery.
That hit the first man on the right or the second man on the left?
The one who hit Mr. Byrne?
The one who hit the person that's in critical condition.
Is that person still in critical condition?
He's getting better, although I wouldn't want to speak about the specifics about his medical condition, but he is getting better speaking to some of his friends.
Did the person in custody give you any indication? Is he friends with the other three? Did he give you their names?
So we're still working through their relationship, and we'll have some more on that as the case develops, but right now I wouldn't want to get into the specificity as to their relationships.
Any idea of the age range of the rest of the suspects?
All right, so Mr. Paul's 21, and we believe that the other individuals range at the ages of 18 to early 20s.
Do we think these suspects are responsible for any other similar attacks?
We do not. We believe that this was an isolated incident. We've kind of been looking through that, and we haven't had cases like that, similar like this in the recent past.
What's the MO for this case? Were they just down here looking to rob somebody, looking to prey on tourists?
We don't know what they were looking to do. What we know they did, they attacked these two gentlemen, and they caused harm to both of them, and they put fear in a lot of people. But we want to reassure the citizens of New Orleans, the visitors of New Orleans, that number one, we're doing everything to ensure their safety, to prevent crime, and to deliver on promise that we're going after criminals very aggressively to find them and to hold them accountable, and that's what we did today. That's what we're going to continue to do. But I think the bigger message is we know who the others are. We know their names and we know who they are. It's just a matter of time before these great detectives piece the entire case together and we have arrest warrants for all of them, and then we go looking for them. So we urge them to turn themselves in and to do it right now.
And how many other suspects are there?
We believe there are 3 others, and so if they're friends of them, family members, please, if you know who they are and where they are, you can call Crime Stoppers or you can call us right now to alert us to them, or they can turn themselves in. We're ready to accept them right now here at the 8th District.
One of the suspects went back, it looked like, and I don't know if he was checking on the man or trying to get something else off of him. Is that the man in custody, and was he going back, in fact, to check on one of the victims?
I don't know what his intentions are, but that was, in fact, Mr. Paul that came back.
Chief, I heard about another incident that happened on St. Charles Street, right outside of the Hatter store. Do we know if that's related in any case to this, or is that something separate?
We do not know right now if that is related, and so we have investigators working on everything that happens in the city right now, and it's always collaboration and open lines of communication to try to assess what's related and what's not related. But I think the bigger picture is the great work that the detectives have done working around the clock. They continue to work. We're not giving up, and we would just urge the remaining 3 suspects to turn themselves in and don't make this any harder for themselves than it actually has to be.
Chief, is the NOPD investigating a second case of armed robbery? That beating was involved in the 200 block of St. Charles in the early morning hours near Meyer the Hatter?
We can get you that offline, but right now we're speaking about this incident. Certainly every single robbery that's reported to us is under investigation, is being investigated. It's just a matter of coordinating to figure out and make assessments on whether they're related or not. And so we can tell you that all of them are being investigated. For right now, we know that this one has been solved and cleared with 1 arrest. We know who the other 3 are, and we're urging them to turn themselves in because it's just a matter of time before we have them in our custody anyway.
Do you think the suspect that hit the gentleman who's in critical condition used any kind of weapon, or was that just his fist?
We believe it was his fist. If we do find evidence that there was a weapon used, then we would make the appropriate charging decision at that time.
What about his past history? Has he done this before? Does he have any kind of criminal record here or in Jefferson?
So his criminal record locally seems to be 1 disturbing the peace charge, but we're still checking other parts of the area to see if he's got anything else elsewhere.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
There you go, Superintendent Michael Harrison, 8th District Commander Nick Gernon, one person in custody for this violent, brutal beating that you saw on videotape that happened about 9 p.m. on Saturday night, involving 2 people here for a faith-based convention. That person saw the earlier press conference, according to police, and then surrendered. He's 21 years old. They believe they know who the other 3 are. Police now urging them to turn themselves in as well.